The Quest of the Alpine Ibex. Please subscribe so you don't miss a new story. In the heart of the towering Swiss Alps, there lived a remarkable Alpine Ibex named Icarus. He was known far and wide for his strength, agility, and boundless curiosity. Unlike other ibexes, Icarus had an insatiable thirst for adventure and a dream that transcended the boundaries of his rocky mountain home. The Forbidden Plateau. One crisp morning, as the sun painted the sky with hues of gold, Icarus gazed upon a distant plateau, shrouded in legend and mystery. This plateau was said to be a haven for the most succulent alpine grasses and herbs, rumored to make any creature who consumed them stronger and wiser. However, it was also believed to be perilous, guarded by a fierce, unseen force. Ignoring the warnings of his fellow ibexes, Icarus embarked on a treacherous journey to reach the Forbidden Plateau. He scaled near vertical cliffs, crossed treacherous ravines, and faced harsh weather conditions. His progress was slow and fraught with danger, but Icarus pressed on, driven by an unshakable determination. As he ventured deeper into the heart of the mountains, Icarus encountered numerous challenges. There were roaring avalanches, blizzards that threatened to swallow him whole, and moments when he teetered on the precipice of despair. Yet, he remained undaunted. Each obstacle he overcame only fueled his resolve to reach the plateau. One fateful evening, as Icarus was scaling a particularly treacherous cliff face, a fierce storm descended upon him. Thunder echoed through the valleys, and lightning streaked the darkened sky. He clung to the rock, battered by the elements, his body aching and his spirit tested to its limits. But just as he was about to lose hope, a flash of insight struck him like lightning. Icarus realized that the unseen force guarding the plateau was not an external threat but a manifestation of his own fear and doubt. With newfound clarity, he summoned all his strength and courage, pushing past his internal barriers. With one final leap, he reached the plateau, battered but victorious. Standing on the Forbidden Plateau, Icarus realized that the legend was true. The alpine grasses and herbs were unlike anything he had ever tasted, and as he consumed them, he felt an immense surge of strength and wisdom course through his veins. It was a transformation beyond his wildest dreams. But Icarus also understood that the real treasure he had discovered was not just the herbs but the power within himself to conquer his fears and doubts. With newfound wisdom, he descended from the plateau, determined to share his story with his fellow ibexes, inspiring them to overcome their own fears and limitations. The inspiring moral of Icarus's extended journey to the Forbidden Plateau is that true growth and transformation often require us to confront our inner demons, to push through the barriers of fear and self-doubt, and to tap into the wellspring of strength and courage that lies within. It is a reminder that the greatest challenges can become the stepping stones to our greatest achievements. The Mysterious Sapphire Lake. One day, as Icarus roamed the peaks, he heard a tale of a mystical sapphire lake hidden deep within the heart of the Alps. This lake was said to hold the power to grant its visitor a single wish, but it could only be reached by traversing a labyrinthine cave system filled with challenges and illusions. Driven by the desire to fulfill his ultimate dream, Icarus embarked on his second adventure. Inside the labyrinth, he encountered illusions that tested his wisdom, courage, and patience. The cave walls seemed to shift and twist, creating optical illusions that threatened to lead him astray. Whispers echoed in the darkness, sowing doubt in his mind. Yet, Icarus pressed on, relying on his instincts and unwavering determination. As he journeyed deeper into the labyrinth, the challenges became increasingly complex. He encountered riddles that required not only intellect but also emotional intelligence. He faced tests of empathy and compassion, realizing that true wisdom came not only from knowledge but also from understanding the hearts of others. After what felt like an eternity, Icarus finally emerged at the shores of the breathtaking Sapphire Lake. Its waters were indeed a mesmerizing shade of deep blue, reflecting the surrounding mountains like a living mirror. With a sense of awe and anticipation, he approached the lake and made his wish. However, as he stood by the water's edge, Icarus was struck by a profound revelation. His true wish wasn't for a personal gain or the fulfillment of his dream alone. Instead, he wished for the wisdom and strength to guide his fellow ibexes through their own trials and tribulations, just as he had been guided by the challenges of the labyrinth. As he made his wish, the sapphire waters of the lake seemed to ripple with a vibrant energy. Icarus felt a surge of empowerment, not as an individual but as a guardian of knowledge and compassion. He knew that he had a responsibility to share the wisdom he had gained with his fellow ibexes and to help them overcome their challenges. Returning from the labyrinth and the Sapphire Lake, Icarus became a source of inspiration and guidance for his community. He shared the lessons he had learned about empathy, resilience, and the true meaning of wisdom. Under his leadership, the ibexes of the Alps flourished, not just physically but also emotionally and spiritually. The inspiring moral of Icarus's extended journey to the mysterious Sapphire Lake is that true wisdom lies not in selfish wishes but in the desire to uplift and empower others. It teaches us that the most meaningful wishes are those that benefit the collective, and that by sharing our knowledge and compassion, we can create a better world for ourselves and those around us. Ending. As Icarus returned from his journey to the mysterious Sapphire Lake, a profound transformation had taken place within him. The wisdom and strength he had gained were not just for himself but were meant to be shared with his fellow ibexes. He felt a deep sense of purpose as he looked out at his mountain home, knowing that he was now a guardian of knowledge and compassion. Icarus wasted no time in gathering the ibexes of his community. He shared the lessons he had learned about empathy, resilience, and the true meaning of wisdom. He spoke of the challenges he had faced in the labyrinth and how each challenge had taught him something valuable about himself and the world around him. Under Icarus's leadership, the ibexes of the Alps began to thrive in ways they had never before imagined. They supported each other through the harshest of winters, showing empathy and compassion in times of need. The once divided community now stood united, their bonds stronger than ever. Icarus's wisdom and guidance also extended beyond his own kind. Animals from neighboring mountain ranges came to seek his counsel, and he welcomed them with an open heart. His teachings spread like ripples in a pond, touching the lives of creatures far and wide. Years passed, and Icarus grew old. His strength waned, but his wisdom continued to shine brightly. As he looked out at the generations of ibexes and other creatures who had been touched by his teachings, he knew that he had fulfilled his true purpose. He had not only realized his dream but had also helped others realize theirs. One crisp morning, as the sun painted the sky with hues of gold, Icarus stood at the edge of a precipice, overlooking the breathtaking expanse of the Swiss Alps. He felt a deep sense of contentment and fulfillment, knowing that he had left a lasting legacy of wisdom and compassion. And then, with a final, graceful leap, Icarus soared into the skies, his spirit ascending like an eagle. His physical form was gone, but his legacy lived on in the hearts of those he had touched. The ibexes and creatures of the Alps continued to thrive, guided by the lessons of empathy, resilience, and wisdom that Icarus had shared. The inspiring moral of Icarus's extended ending is that true fulfillment comes from not only achieving our own dreams but also from helping others achieve theirs. It teaches us that our actions and the wisdom we share can leave a lasting impact on the world, transcending our own lifetimes and echoing through generations. Icarus's story reminds us that by uplifting others, we can create a legacy that truly soars. The end. Don't forget to subscribe,